Relationships, fashion, trends, and all things topical. She is the content queen.
Facebook, YouTube, Twitter.
Time to find out what Kristi's blogging about on Fly 92.3.
And this segment is brought to you by Boston IVF, the Albany Center. Kristi, Gustafson, Barlette, good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. Well, we're talking Kim Kardashian, which is always a topic that get me riled up. So I'm anxious to talk about this one.
All right, Kristi, of course, with the Times Union, timesunion.com. The blog is on the edge. Are the accusations against Kim and Kanye correct? People are saying that they have created a designer baby. I can't possibly believe this is true.
Well, Kim and Kanye are saying it's not true, but basically what happened is Kim Kardashian's been trying to get pregnant for a while. You know, she's now pregnant, and the rumor is sources, and I use air quotes when I say that, are saying that they only had male embryos implanted into Kim so that she would be guaranteed to have a boy. I didn't even know this was possible.
You know, I did some research, too, leading up to this segment. And over in Australia, there was a study done, and they said that 78% of the people interviewed said gender selection was very important to them. And they don't do it in Australia. It's actually illegal to do it there. But in the U.S., there's a start. It does happen. It's a starting price of $25,000.
Oh my God.
So the answer
it is available.
You can determine the sex of your baby through embryo insemination.
Yes, the design of the embryo.
But why would Kim and Kanye? Is he not able to have? Like, I don't understand. He can't have kids.
No.
No. The embryo is both of them.
That people do IVF, but I think what it is.
So this was based. I don't understand. I guess I don't understand.
Okay,
the story.
so the embryo is both parents.
Yeah.
So he's able to have kids. It's just that they can view the embryo and figure out what it's made up of. So then they feel like this embryo is male. So then they put that back into Kim, and then that's their baby, and they know they're going to have a boy.
And the idea was that Kanye West loves North and loves having a girl, but he felt that if he had a girl and a boy, again, this is that source, that would complete his family because he'd have, the wife, the girl.
I don't understand. I don't. Am I
able to
a
have
complete
kids.
moron? I don't understand.
Let me break it down to you.
Okay, so she becomes pregnant.
Through IVF.
How does Kim? Okay,
through IVF though. So what they do is they take his sperm and her eggs and they put it together, and that embryo in a lab they can figure out which embryos
and then
are male.
Implant the embryo
then they put
into
them back
Kim.
into her, and so that's their kid.
So you've got somebody basically like it's like Cold Stone Creamery. I guess you just pick what you want, they mix it all up, and then they serve it to you. Basically,
yeah. If you wanted to put it that way, sure.
I can't. What you want?
16 bottles.
They give you exactly. I can't for the life of me, Kristi, think that this is it all. They would never mess with nature like that. There's no way. I can't for the life of me think that they would do that.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know if you necessarily say, I think it's weird and I would not want to do it, but I don't know if it's necessarily messing with nature because the embryo's already there. And then I guess they're just figuring out if it's a boy or girl. To me,
they're
it
just like testing it, you think?
Because,
yeah.
Well, part of the excitement is like, oh, what am I having? Whether you find that out partway through your pregnancy or you find that out when the baby's
I know,
born.
but part of that, Kristi, is allowing nature and allowing the events to unfold the way they're supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. And I do realize that there are times like if you're unable, to have kids, if he's, not working or she's not working properly, that's fine. Then you go ahead and use science and stuff like that. But in this case, it seems incredibly egotistical.
Yes.
It seems extremely superficial. Yeah, but you know what? Listen,
to me,
you could
it's
say,
like, I guess if you want to pick the gender of your baby, adopt a child.
It's exactly.
Yes.
It's messing with nature. It's not only is it messing with nature, I can't believe that you're able to do it. There has to be there's got to be some kind of a way or a reason that they would even consider doing this.
Well, because they're used to getting everything they want. And if this is a true story, this is what they want. So Kim and Kanye will pay whatever they want because they have the money to do so to get exactly what they want.
It sounds like your kid's science project. It sounds kind of evil, to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It sounds horrible. Like it's a really messed up proposition. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't think that this is real. I can't believe that it's real.
The more I read these articles, though, of people that almost 80% of people would like to do this and pick the gender of their baby. because it's just, I don't know if it's
maybe
easier or that's what they want, so that's what they get. It's crazy.
No.
I mean, like I said, I desperately wanted a girl, desperately. But I would not have taken any steps to...
Exactly.
Right.
Whatever
the
baby...
process is the process. Let it happen.
Whatever baby that you're blessed with is a miracle. And for you to be so superficial and for you to be so blind to those elements that are involved with the baby-making process, I can't imagine that Kim and Kanye would allow it to get that far. Even if it was just a nugget of an idea that happened when they were just laying in bed one night, I can't believe it actually got to as far as them inquiring about it, paying for it, and then ultimately doing it, because it just seems like a horrible thing to do, to be honest with you.
When they do the True Hollywood story on them, we'll know for sure if they really did this or not. But right now, like I said, they're denying it. But I guess eventually they may come out and talk about it.
Are you, as far as your own personal opinion goes, are you against it?
Yes, I think it's, well, what I'm saying is I think it's weird, and I wouldn't choose to do it, and I think it's kind of funky. And like I said, I would pick through adoption. So I look at it and I'm like, why would you do that? I'm more against it from that sense that I just can't understand it than I am from like the moral side of it.
Even in the most extreme cases, and let's say a couple had 7 girls in a row and they finally wanted a boy, it still doesn't make it okay. You let the process.
It doesn't seem right.
You let the process. You let the process happen.
It seems like you're messing with a bigger power here.
Absolutely.
I would not.
There are other options to have a child of the gender that you want.
I totally agree.
That's
Kristi,
so true.
Thank you, Kristi. We appreciate the segment.
All right, bye guys.